I'm Tim Jones from Accelerate Computer Training. This Microsoft Excel 365 training video is for extreme beginners. You're going to learn about Excel workbooks, how to make new worksheets, how to make and edit and clear entries, how to undo mistakes, and how to create and duplicate simple formulas. Let's get started. The files Microsoft Excel creates are called workbooks. A workbook is like a notebook or three-ring binder that can hold multiple worksheets. Each sheet in a workbook is represented as a tab right here. To add a new sheet to the workbook, click this button. To rename a sheet, double-click its tab, type the new name, and press Enter. You can even click and drag sheet tabs left or right to rearrange them, just like in a real notebook. A worksheet is made of many columns and rows. There are 16,384 columns and over 1 million rows. The intersection of a column and a row is a cell. For example, this is cell B3. Each cell can hold an entry. Entries can be labels, numbers, dates, times, or formulas. To make an entry, select a cell, type the entry, and then press either the Enter key, or Return as it's called on a Mac keyboard, or the Tab key. Either key will commit the entry, but Enter moves downward, while Tab moves to the right. To enter a date, type it in month/day/year format, and then press Enter or Tab. Drag through a range to select it, then Enter or Tab will move only within it. To enter a formula, you can either use one of the commands on the ribbon or type the formula by hand. For example, to calculate the sum of this range of cells, select the cell where the answer should appear, and then click the Auto Sum button. Excel inserts a formula that uses the sum function to add up numbers in a range of cells. It even tries to predict which range of cells to sum up. Excel doesn't always guess the right range, so check it closely before pressing Enter or Tab. To calculate the average of that range of cells, use the average function. If Excel does not guess the right range, drag through the desired range manually, and then press Enter or Tab as always. Excel can perform math with dates, subtracting one date from another to see the number of days between them. To subtract one value from another, don't use sum or any other function, just select the cell where the answer should appear, type an equal sign, and then enter the first cell name either by typing or with point and click. Then type the minus sign, and then enter the other cell name, again either by typing or with point and click. You don't have to type spaces around your math symbols like I do, but I think it makes formulas easier to read. Regarding math symbols in formulas, for adding, use the plus sign character. For subtraction, use the dash character. For multiplication, use the asterisk. And to divide, use the /. So you see that every formula begins with an equal sign. That's how you recognize them. While the cell displays the results of the formula bar up top shows the underlying formula. To edit an entry, you may either select the cell and then click in the formula bar and make your changes, or double-click a cell to edit directly in the cell. To commit the changes, press the Enter or Tab key when done editing. On the other hand, to cancel the edit, press the Escape key, or click this small X button on the formula bar. To clear an existing entry, select the cell, and then press the small Delete key on the keyboard, not the backspace key. If you make a mistake, don't panic. Most actions can be undone. Click the Undo button on the Quick Access toolbar to undo the most recent action. Click it again to continue undoing. To copy a formula into neighboring cells, select the cell containing the formula, then point to the fill handle in its lower right. The mouse pointer becomes a thick black plus sign. Click and hold and drag this fill handle through the neighboring cells in any direction to copy the formula there. To sum up what you have learned, Excel workbooks contain worksheets, which contain columns and rows of cells. You make and edit entries either directly in cells or in the formula bar, and formulas begin with an equal sign and show their formula in the formula bar and their result in the cell.